All right, now I'm back. Hope you guys enjoyed that minute of graphics, apparently. But it seems like my audio is back. You guys hear me? You guys see me? Boston Celtics get the win. Just make sure you guys let me know if you hear me here. 120-95 is the win. Thank you, Mandy. 120-95, Boston Celtics get the game one win, an easy game one win, where it started off a little slow. The Celtics a little bit rusty, maybe a little bit off after the long layoff. But here we are, 32 points from Jaylen Brown, who started off cooking 15 first quarter points. Then Derrick White took over, 25 points for him. So combined 57 points for those two. The Celtics didn't shoot well from three, and yet they still had the early leads. They built a double-digit lead. And I think that was one of the most concerning things for the Cleveland Cavaliers, that the Celtics played great defense for a lot of this game and then had stretches where they didn't. And so the Celtics defense could be better. The Celtics offense didn't look great for the majority. I wouldn't say the majority of this. Celtics offense didn't look great in this game, but they got great performances from Derrick White and Jaylen Brown. And the offense could be better. Jason Tatum offensively didn't look great. A little too much ISO, a little too much matchup hunting. Wasn't as fluid as he could have been. So the Celtics offense put up 120 points, and that could be better. They shot 18 of 46 from three. They had a big second half from three. Their shooting could have been better. So I think the big story from this game is the Celtics didn't play their best game, and they put up a 25-point win, which is not great for the Cavaliers. The Celtics got a big performance off the bench from Luke Cornett. I think Luke Cornett was a game changer in this game for the Celtics. He had a couple of block shots. His defense was great. He had a couple of assists, some really nice looks in the short roll, facilitating there, rebounding well. So, look, this is how the Boston Celtics offense is supposed to go. It's supposed to be in the playoffs. If Tatum isn't his best and Holiday isn't his best, then Jaylen Brown becomes the aggressive initiator. Derrick White chips in. Joe Mazzulla likes to say that success looks different every night, and this time the success looked like Jaylen Brown playing awesome. His best game of the playoffs for sure. It looked like Derrick White going 7 of 12 from three on a night where the Celtics didn't shoot particularly well overall. He was amazing, hot. Jaylen was 4 of 6. Defensively, they did the job they were supposed to do on Darius Garland. 14 points, 6 of 15 shooting, 2 of 8 from three. He was a non-factor in this game. And to me, that's the key defensively to this for the Celtics. Limit Darius Garland. It doesn't matter what Donovan Mitchell does. And Mitchell, he was carrying this team, 33 points, 12 of 25 shooting. The Cavs just don't have the offense to keep up with the Boston Celtics. They don't have the offense. If Mitchell doesn't get any help, and 17 from Mobley isn't quite help, 14 from Garland isn't quite help, 11 from Okoro is an outlier performance. They're going to get they're not going to get 3 of 8 shooting from him. He might not hit 3 3-pointers the rest of this series. And he was hot early, keeping this close. Honestly, this ended up being a 25-point win. The Celtics' lead at the half was 10. Peyton Pritchard was 1 of 6 on wide-open 3-pointers, and Okoro hit 3 3-pointers that he wouldn't normally hit. So the halftime lead could have been 20 points. This could have been much, much worse for the Cavs. They put up 42 3-pointers. That's what they're supposed to do. They almost matched the Celtics in 3-point attempts. They put up 90 shots. The Celtics put up 92. Celtics didn't win the possession battle the way I thought they would. The Cavs kind of put up the shots. They didn't hit the shots. But if I'm looking at it from the Cavs' perspective, putting up the shots like this is a great start. And if maybe you can get a little bit more from Garland, a little bit more from Strus, who was 1 for 5. something off the bench. Merrill he missed everything. He's supposed to be the 3-point shooter. It was 0 of 5, 0 of 4 from 3. You get something off the bench. Maybe this game's a little bit different from the Cleveland perspective. But my big takeaways as I wrap this up, the Celtics didn't play their best game, and they put up 120 points, and they won by 25. The Cavs did a lot of things they're supposed to do, and it kind of went – I don't know where the Cavs go from here. I don't want to overreact to one game, but I just don't know where they get their offense. This is kind of a continuation of how the playoffs have gone for the Cavs. So if this is how it continues to go, I said Celtics in 5. It might not even be 5. But we'll see. Game 2 is going to be the telling thing. The Celtics were, they let up in Game 2 against Miami. So if they do that again, who knows? Maybe the Cavs can steal one here. But I don't see it. I don't see it in the Cavs from this performance. And it's going to be interesting to see if anybody can step up. I'm going to have a full podcast, a real podcast, coming up later on after I go talk to all the guys in the back, Joe Mazzulla, and all the players. So make sure you stick around for the Locked On Celtics podcast later on. Thank you to everybody in the Locked On Celtics channel, the Locked On NBA channel, the Locked On Sports Today channel for this live stream. And I will be back here with the Celtics Locked On Celtics podcast in a little bit. Thanks, everybody.